Keely, just from a game plan perspective, how much does kind of Nebraska hiring, a new play caller midweek kind of change things, adjust things for you guys? What's been the challenge there?
I don't think there's like a real challenge. I think we always stay to our keys and, our fundamentals to how we play defense here at USC. So, just sticking to our basic fundamentals and our game plan, I think we're going to be, it's going to be a fun game for us.
Obviously, you guys have higher hopes this season than just bowl eligibility, but how important is bowl eligibility feel now, or how much is that a goal, knowing you have to win 2 out of 3 going forward?
Oh, it's for sure a goal, for us. I think, we have the capability of becoming bowl eligible for sure, in these last 3 games, and I'm excited for us, and, I think we prepared after this bye week pretty well, so I'm just excited, and I think, it's important to us, and I think as a team we want to keep playing one more game.
Is that a message the coaches have brought up, like, hey, bowl eligibility is still within grasp?
Yeah, I mean, they always relay that to us, but I think as a team, just the players, we really want to play more games with each other. I think that's the main goal, is to, stay with each other the longest and, win out.
What have you guys seen from Dylan on tape? What challenges, problems does he present for your secondary?
Yeah, man, I think he's a good QB. I think he has a strong arm. I think he's still a young guy who's, he's a freshman. Not saying he's bad or anything. I'm just saying, he's still a freshman at the end of the day. So I think we're just excited for the opportunity. I think he's a young, talented guy. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun one.
What else stands out about your offense?
The receivers, running back, O-linemen, everybody. It's usually how it goes. They have big O-linemen, they have big receivers, but we're up for the challenge.
You mentioned, the goal to the hope to play one more game with these guys. How much of it, as also a veteran, do you hope that you get that extra game for kind of these younger guys to sort of be able to put in those reps and show what they can show in the postseason?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it means everything for us. I think our young guys have really bought in, especially at the end of the year, no matter what the circumstance was. I think they still play hard. I still think they want it as bad as the older guys do. So, I'm just excited for them, get the opportunity to, shine.
Former safety, what have you seen just from Desmond, since he's stepped in here and in this program? And how did he kind of assert himself immediately as a true freshman?
Man, that kid, he's a monster. I'm super excited for him. I think he's really shown his capability this year anytime he got his opportunity, and I'm really proud of him because he worked his whole off season, with us. He came in the same time as we did. So, it's just really good to see him, go through that process, stick to it, and ball, and get every opportunity he gets, he makes the most of it.
The secondary has helped rush the passer like offense defense this year. Is this the most you've ever blitzed in your football career? Or?
Actually, I would say so. Yeah, I would say, he sends a lot of pressures from the safeties this year, and it's been fun, because you never really get the opportunity as a safety or as a DB to always, try to sack a QB. So, it's been fun, and I really enjoyed it.
How have you seen just that capability change how offenses maybe attack you guys or prepare for that?
You talking about like in safeties going?
Yeah, like just at any moment a safety could blitz or
yeah.
nickel or...
I mean, I think we do a good job of hiding who we have, because you don't really know where we're coming from. So I think for us it's just having that dynamic defense to, do whatever you want whenever. I'm not whenever you want, but like you can send whoever you want and they don't know where you're coming from.
Is that a strength to you, kind of Danton's in terms is sort of disguising coverages and being able to kind of show different looks to offenses?
Yeah, that's always the goal for every defense. I think that every defense you gotta try and show the offense something that you're really not running. So I think for us it's worked out really well for us this year, and I hope we'll continue to do what we do.
What do you think of the significance of Jaden being the first Polynesian to start at quarterback, you being a fellow Polynesian?
I mean, I think it's dope. I didn't really understand it at first, and I was like, no way that he's the first one. And then I really think back, I'm like, wow, like it's really good for our culture. I think it inspires a lot of Polynesian kids, to play QB and not shy away from being that guy, and I'm really proud of him and I'm excited for him.
Does it help kind of, further kind of put the quarterback on a platform? A lot of Polynesian kids are typically kind of penciled in as linemen or whatever. Does it help sort of provide more visibility there for those kids?
Yeah, for sure. Like, especially even Tua, when Tua first became a QB, that was huge for the Polynesian culture. And now that, Jaden's the first one at USC, I think that opens a lot of eyes for us. And, I think it's just, it's an exciting thing for us, you know, as a culture.
Let's do one more. Thanks, Akili.